Photographed from above, acres of snow engulf buildings as far as the eye can see. Up close, the surreal details shine through. Live pictures adorned with intricate icicles, gorgeous, enveloped in snowdrift and sheets of ice spilling in from open doors frozen in time. These are the abandoned ghost towns that surround the cold mining center of Volkhov in Russia, Arctic North, swathed in snow and ice following recent brutally cold temperatures. Moscow-based photographer Maria Passer traveled to the area to capture how the extreme weather is impact abandoned buildings. The town of Vorkuta was an infamous Gulag labor camp from the 1930s to 1960s, with prisoners forced to mine the region of coal. In the later years of the Soviet Union, people moved from across the USSR to the area for mining jobs to attract miners to live in odd climate conditions. The salaries were really good. Passer tells travel. After the Soviet Union collapsed and coal mines started to close, the town's fortunes changed again. Faced with no job opportunities, many left the insular region. The migration has led to an abundance of abandoned structures in the village around Vorkuta, which Passer has been photographing for the past 3 weeks. It's really a tragedy that many people have to leave their houses and to go to live somewhere less, she says. But these locations, they have an abundant beauty. I'm trying to see this and to show this in my pictures. Abundant beauty. Passer in a photographer who hands out abandoned places on air travels. I like to explore the world and take pictures of all the things which seemed beautiful to me, he says. I'm deep into urban exploration. Passer was aware of Volgota and in history, but she was inspired to travel from Moscow to the area after seeing recent images taken by her photographer friend Lana. Within a week or so, Passer had arrived in Workato and the two friends were exploring together, wandering these forgotten spaces in really atmospheric and really impressive, says Passer. Some of the buildings she captured on camera are completely disturbed, others semi-abandoned. For Passer, her most striking shots were taken in the village of Severny, inside a green-hued building covered in snow. Passer says some people still live in this apartment block, so the water is still on. But in some the complex, abandoned apartments, pipes broke, water poured into the rooms, and ice temperature permitted the liquid to immediately freeze into spaces of ice. Some of the entrances were completely blocked by this carcass of frozen snow. I have never seen something like that anywhere, says Passer. Extreme conditions. It was 38 minus 38 Celsius. Will Passer was wandering this village, taking photographs in such cold conditions as its challenges. Passer says her battery was more prone to dying, so she had to hold her camera under her coat to keep it warm. Your hands get cold. You can't move your fingers properly. You have to wear gloves. Alongside the photos taken at close range, such as a particularly remarkable shot of a frozen chandelier. Passer also took pictures with her drone to get a bird's eye perspective. Some of the aerial shots were taken in the village of Sementovskoye, which Passer describes as almost completely empty. In this village, there is only one apartment building which is not abandoned. He says there are no shops, banks, literally nothing. Fraser spoke to some of the people living in the area about what it's like. It feels like they are unspec that the place where they were born, where they grew up, is dying. She says people who want to move from the region can sell their apartments and have to leave them. Some residents hope the Russian government will help them relocate, says Basel, but they tend to be offered homes in Vorkata rather than elsewhere in Russia. He spoke to some people living in the apartment block in Severny that is partly abandoned. There is just one family and they are going to be relocated to another apartment in another building soon. He says the inhabitants told Fraser that the broken pipes that broke the ice inside are not going to be fixed anytime soon because the block will soon be completely deserted. Fraser's photographs have spread across the world over the past few days, their stark beauty capturing viewers' imaginations and shedding a light on life in this Arctic corner. Fraser wants viewers to consider the context of the pictures as well as their beauty. When I explored this iced building, I had two thoughts. Oh my goose, it's disastrous, and oh my goose, it's breathtaking, says Fraser. I would like people who see the pictures to feel the same way.